go. Let's see how this is looking out. Wow, the Red Sox are making a push. They're not out. They're just about out, but they're not out. Surprisingly enough, they're in second place in the East, and they're going to finish above 500. The Indians have a game on the Twins. Wow, the White Sox fell out and are under 500. Excuse me. So I could go either way. I'm leaning more towards the Twins, but actually the Indians are getting hot at the right time. They've won 3 straight. The Twins have dropped their last 2 and only won 3 of their last 10, whereas the Indians have won 7 of their last 10. So it might actually end up going to Cleveland here. We've already clinched, of course. But even with my influence on the division, this isn't really too surprising if Oakland hosts the wild card game. Red Sox only 3 games back. They have a little bit of fight left in them there. And the Twins are struggling, so they can maybe make a push, but it's going to be tough. It's going to come close, and they're either going to... They're not going to get it. Because this being my 27th run, I only have 2 teams, or my 28th run, sorry, I only have 2 teams left. I've seen how this works. The Red Sox almost never make the postseason. So even if they're 3 games out now, they probably go on a losing streak to end the year. And wouldn't be surprised if the Rays pass them. The Rays, I feel like have a better shot than the Red Sox do at potentially making it to here. Wow, the Braves winning the East is actually kind of surprising. Well, they haven't won the East, although it's pretty locked up at this point. They clinched a spot, so that's nice. The Reds in first in the Central. I think it is going to go to the Cubs. However, again, they've lost 8 of their last 10, and the Reds have won 8 of their last 10. So they could be getting hot at the right time, and the Cubs getting cold at the wrong time. I see it still going to the Cubs, though. The Dodgers... Dodgers have taken over the West, and I'm not surprised. It's pretty much all but locked up. But for the longest time all season, the Rockies led the West. So Nationals in the wild card game again, and hosting it would be interesting. And then it's actually kind of a dogfight for that second wild card spot. Don't count the Mets out, although they're I'd say the most out of it while still having a shot. Diamondbacks fighting for it. The Cubs are right there. It's going to be, I think, the Nationals hosting whoever doesn't win the Central. I don't see the Rockies making it, although they've been hot all year. They're going to finish above 500, so that'd be interesting to see. But we got a win record set. And we're down 1 against Baltimore here in Minute Maid.
The Astros, should they come out on top in this one, would set an all-time record for wins in a season. Into the box now, Anthony Santander.
Leading off for the Orioles,
no hits in 2
the
trips
left
to the
fielder,
plate
number
for him in the
25,
ballgame.
Anthony
And it's fouled
Santander.
away. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
I was pitching like pure shit last night, especially Ryan Presley, who was my best bullpen arm until this last month or so.
And
hopefully he can return to form for October, because otherwise that's not going to be good.
The 1-2.
Although, is it Joe Smith? Joe Smith has been pretty good all year, so
and he'll
I'll have
just
him
get
to
a
rely
piece
on.
here as this is
I'm
foul
can,
at home plate.
for the most part, I can do good with Osuna, but his numbers have not been good for the majority of the year.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
That's three.
Slider strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff
Now
on
batting,
base is, and
the center
it's
fielder,
true. So in the
Austin
8th inning of a 1-run game,
Hayes.
that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Austin Hayes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh,
And a changeup here, but that's
One
taken
ball,
low
one
in the
strike.
for a
This will
ball.
probably be my last opportunity to play
1
regular
run,
season
just
too.
1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Because if you don't
And
win
here's
this
a
game, if
slider
you don't
for a
win
called
those
One
strike,
ball.
and he's
record
behind
strike.
1-2 now.
setting single season wins, words are tough. If you don't win this game, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't win that opportunity the
Still
first
a
time you
ball
get
and 2
it,
strikes.
you don't keep playing until you get it. Like, it's not like if I lose this game now, that tomorrow's game, next game will be like, oh, it's like the all-time
This is skied
single
out
season
to
wins
right.
record.
Tucker waits
So
on it.
just,
2 gone.
Start doing like win, loss, win, whatever, and you'll most likely eventually get it.
Now batting,
Ooh.
catcher,
Now to the
Adley
plate, Adley Rutschman. He
Rutschman.
They ended up calling up Adley.
got called out on strikes
I
his
wanted to
last
trade
time
for him.
through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he
Use
got it out
September.
of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the
Wouldn't
2
hate-
strikes in this spot. Has to put
Certain
the ball
guys
in
I
play.
want to call up, like off the jump, or maybe let them start the
And
end
he
of mine.
jumps
and
at a
call them in
changeup,
May
a
or
swing and a
June.
miss.
Or worst case
Wow, that
scenario,
changeup
right around
is
the
an
start of August
absolute
when
beauty. They
the
call
whole
it the
eligibility
great
issues or
equalizer
whatever.
for a
No,
reason.
that's a ball.
Ball and 2
Adley's
strikes to
one of them.
Baltimore backstop
Corey Lee
now.
on this team is another one of them. Forrest Whitley actually would be another one too on this team.
A shot down the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a
I'm
base
glad
hit.
Kyle Tucker made the major league team. I don't know if he was
You
on
don't
the
see
team
that
last
too
year.
much in today's
And,
game.
I
Most
don't
guys,
think
it
he
doesn't
was.
Now
matter
batting,
what the count
the
is.
first
They're looking
baseman.
to
Back
line
on
him.
that.
Rio
Drive the ball out of the
Ruiz.
ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
A long half inning
Strike
for some
3
reason.
as he couldn't pull the trick. So striding in, Kyle Tucker. He'll lead
Leading
things
up
off
for
here
the
in this
Astros.
one-run contest.
The right fielder.
First
Kyle
offering on its way.
Tucker.
Line toward the alley in left center.
So
And
they start
there's a
doing-
base hit. So there you go. The possible time run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more
Now
than
batting,
getting the leadoff
catcher,
man on right there. Brings the
Christian.
go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to
Vasquez.
do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this man.
I wanted to
High
pinch hit
fly
Corey
ball
Lee.
after
I wanted
straightaway
Tucker to
center.
steal, and then that pitch like semi-good
Under it
because it
is
was high.
Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
And there was a lot of issues there. Broke down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Late Jose
Jose
Altuve. He's hitless in 3
Altuve.
at-bats to this point.
No, Jose.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
Pitch inside the
One
throw.
ball.
Kyle
No
Tucker
strike.
says
Not in
fuck your
time.
slide
In
step.
there at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so
I hate that
that's
running.
a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be
That pitch
aggressive
almost hit Altuve
and
for
force
that
the
matter.
other team to stop you.
Just off the outside
That was a tough
time.
take.
Laid off for a
I'm
ball.
glad I took it, but that was a
Hey, you want to
tempting.
talk about being in
With
the
him
zone?
in
This
strike
guy's
zone
been
in this
raking
one, that
lately.
looked like it was gonna be
It
in
all
strike
starts
zone.
with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That threw me off.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh,
He
what?
couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled
I
a
also thought
strike.
that was strike 3, so I was kind of more pissed than I should have been.
Swing and a liner. But
Oh, I didn't
unfortunately,
even-
right after
Shit, I
shortstop
pressed
for
that
the
once. I
second
thought
out.
he was over his head. Fuck.
the center fielder, number
Digging in,
4,
George Springer.
George
Yes, he'll look to bring home that time run
Springer.
from second with a
George,
base hit
please
into
come
the
through the hit
outfield.
here. That's not a
Grounded
hit,
back
George.
up the middle.
You put it in
Iglesias to
play,
his
but
left.
that's
He's
not a
there.
hit.
And the
What the
off
fuck?
balance throw is
How is Cole Stewart of the Orioles throwing a shutout through 8
stepping into
innings
the
against
box.
us?
Ramon
Leading off for the
Urias.
Orioles,
He'll try and lead
the
things
second
off
baseman,
here in inning number
Ramon
9. Ninth
Urias.
inning
They'll
underway
They'll probably
now as
pull
the
him and
first
go to
pitch
Michael
is taken
Givens,
for
who's
a
an
ball
actual good
strike.
bullpen arm.
A good
It's one of the
fastball
very,
above the
very
belt
few
is
bright
normally a
spots in
pitch
this
that
Orioles
batters
team.
love to take a rip at, but that one
0-2.
froze it.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. He's ready.
Now
Here's the
batting,
first offering.
third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Now a ball
He
lined
ripped
to the
that
left
one.
side. Foul.
It was
One
very
run
early,
game
but
here in the
still
top of the
good
9th.
contact. Got to change my location, pitch speed a little bit here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The
Here's
batter,
the
number
shortstop
11,
now, Jose Iglesias.
shortstop,
Head-to-head
Jose
against Chris Davinsky. He's
Iglesias.
1 for 4.
Ball 1.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
I need to wake up, too. Like, I'm not entirely awake yet.
2-0
Nope,
now.
that's away.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls,
2 and
1
1.
strike.
No, I do want to go
Two out,
inside, but
nobody on.
Davinsky's just missing.
Whew.
I'd
2
have
and
no
2.
problem going inside on a guy.
Great
like
job
Jose
on those
Iglesias.
last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their final.
All right, let's think about 3-4-5 to open the bottom of the ninth.
Go the Orioles.
And they're going to
They
stick with
lead it
Cole
1
Stewart,
to nothing.
who's in the red over 100 pitches.
Leading up for the Astros,
Interesting.
the designated hitter,
Off in their half
your
of the
dog,
ninth as they try to
Alvarez.
pulls this one
No, I think
high
Thomas
and
missed
deep
that
to
one.
right center field.
Fucking
But
bullshit,
he's gonna
dude.
haul this one in
One of
on
the best
run
hitters
as he
in the
winds
game,
up
which
just
I
shy
think
of
is
the
Up
wall
next
in
for the
first
Astros.
half.
That's the point.
The
It's a
shortstop,
fastball at 91 down the
Carlos.
middle.
Next to
Power
swing the
swing.
bat will be Carlos
Correa.
And it,
Third
Good
baseman
timing.
hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner.
can we stop hitting them
This is
right
gonna
at
be
their
hauled in
defenders?
out there at second base
What the
for out
fuck?
number 2.
Third
That'll bring
baseman,
up
number
Alex
2.
Bregman. He's their last
Alex
shot here with 2 away in the
Bregman.
ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for
Now,
Like, are you
swing
kidding
by
me?
Bregman,
A
the ball
hanging
hit
changeup.
well to deep
That should have been
left.
gone.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for
I got
3
lucky he
game
didn't
so
catch
far.
that. That was right at him, just over his head.
He almost made
Barely.
a heck of a play and left.
The left
Yeah,
fielder,
man, you
number
can't fault the
23,
left fielder there.
Michael.
He makes a
112
tremendous
pitches,
effort,
Cole
but he
Stewart.
just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like
Get
the
through.
effort, though.
On the
Run,
ground,
Alex.
Back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.
Hey.
It
He's
took
in there
to
at
2
the
outs
plate.
in the ninth
We
to
are
get us a
tied
fucking
here in
run.
the bottom of the ninth.
I'm not
You
happy
know,
still.
Zero, in
That's
today's
fucked.
game, it's not easy
The first
scoring
baseman,
in the
number
late
10.
innings. That
Now they
RBI
play him.
base hit
Yuli
to tie things
Eski.
up, that comes at a really
Gary
good time.
Hill.
Yeah, I say it's
Your
not easy.
attention,
They got
please.
11 guys in the bullpen.
Now
I don't
pitching
think
for
a guy
Baltimore.
throws under 97
Number
miles an hour
77,
with sinking
Hector.
There you go, Yuli. Ground
Wow.
right out on a sinker that was basically at your toes.
And here's Renato Nunez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6
Leading
hitters,
off
and
for
they're
Baltimore,
hoping that this is the
the
part of the
designated
lineup
hitter,
that can get something
Renato.
going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Fouled off.
He's going to take extra innings to try and get to 117.
Wind up and the 0-1. Strike
No
2.
ball.
swinging
Against Baltimore.
strikes down in
Like, this
front
should
of
have
the
been a
flyer.
guaranteed, like, oh, we're running
Obviously,
117
it's
tonight.
pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth. Now
Cole
you're still
Stewart. It's not even like that. John Means on the mound. John
Fact
Means is
the
clearly
game
their
is
best
tied,
starting
and
pitcher.
a
No, they
win
had Cole
is still
Stewart.
very much
The batter,
a possibility,
innings.
Number
so they have to
24.
play that way.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the
0-2.
slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A curveball
Wow.
hit right back at him.
Comebackers that actually
And
get
they'll
fielded.
flip this on to first for
That
the
doesn't
second
happen when
out
I'm
of the
fielding
inning.
too often.
The left fielder,
Stepping
number
into the
25,
box, Anthony Santander.
Anthony.
He'll look to bounce
Hey,
back
woo!
after striking out his
Hand
last
job
time
right
up.
there in the corner.
Now the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. And that retires the side. Into the box now.
Leading up
Kyle
for
Tucker.
the
All right,
Astros.
if, big if we
The
win
right
this game,
fielder.
who wins it for us?
Kyle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner to center field. And he is going to have
Well,
extra
Kyle Tucker
bases
just did the
to
most
start
important
it
part
out,
by starting
and
the
your
leadoff
winning
triple.
run will be in scoring position.
Standing
And
leadoff
he's
triple.
going to make it the winning run at third with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez.
Now batting,
Gone
catcher,
hitless to this point.
Not a
Christian.
great game up to this point, but none of that will matter.
Vasquez.
He can come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Oh,
Foul
no.
tip
Yes,
into
he's
the
really
catcher's
making
glove at strike
making
one.
the case for me to put Corey Lee in the starting lineup in the postseason.
Now this is
There we go.
lined into right center. He comes
A
through.
walk-off for
And they're
116.
gonna walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing
No, it
in
didn't.
walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
So the
I mean,
Astros
wild in the sense that it was only a
just
one-run
eclipsed
game,
the
but, like-
1906 Chicago Cubs and 2001 Seattle Mariners for Major League Baseball's all-time regular season wins record.
Wow, an
Can
amazing
you imagine how
feat, to
pissed
say the
people would be
least.
if this actually
This
happened
is
in real
now
life?
a historic
Like, of
feat.
all teams to
Interesting, though.
eclipse and set
Neither of those
the
clubs went
all-time
on
wins
to win the
record,
World
the
Series, but I don't
Astros,
imagine that fact will
after
give these guys
everything that they
pause.
just
They're
got
going to roll into
caught
October
doing.
with a world of confidence.
Like, that'd be so... Anybody that faces them in the postseason would immediately be America's favorite team, especially if they beat them. Like, say in the first round we're facing Tampa. You know, Tampa's all of a sudden going to be the favorite team again in baseball. Then say in the ALCS, if it's Astros Yankees, for once the world would probably be rooting for New York. And then if the Yankees won, everyone would love New York up until Game 1 of the World Series. Then they'd be like, all right, hold on, we don't want these guys to win the World Series, though. So we finished with a record of 124 and 38. Expected to win 111. Well, we won 13 more than that. 5-star second half. Finished first in the division, first in batting, second in pitching, 11th in fielding. Front office gets a B. And in the first round of the ALDS, first round of the playoffs in the ALDS, we'll be facing the Minnesota Twins. It's an interesting series here. This is definitely going to be an offensive series. Even though we finished second in pitching, I don't know necessarily how. Lance McCullers cannot start Game 2. I'm sorry. And I'm pissed because he's going to end up starting Game 2. I don't necessarily even want him in my rotation. But I definitely want Greinke 1, Verlander 2, Wood 3, or Urquidy 4, and then either McCullers 5 or Pruitt 5. But he finished with a terrible ERA. I don't want him in there. I'm really debating on putting Pruitt in there as my 5th starter and put McCullers in the bullpen. What is it about McCullers that sucked? I don't understand it. Yep, these I'm fine with. I might pop you up there just that way it looks a little neater when it comes to middle relief arms. And then there's 2 big questions here. 1, did Corey Lee make the roster for the postseason? He did. 2, do I put him in? I might platoon them. I might have Corey Lee start against righties, even though Vasquez Vasquez is like a better hitter. Don't get me wrong. But Corey Lee, first of all, that's speed. Second of all, his fielding's pretty solid. And then I don't know. Vasquez seemed to have been struggling. I might. Let's see. I'm gonna do the lineup I've been doing: Altuve, Springer, Alvarez, Correa, Bregman, Brantley, Gurriel, Tucker. I'll put Corey Lee in against righties. Corey Lee. Same for with. Oh, same as if there's no DH. I kind of like this fielding setup better. Put Brantley in center and then Springer in right. When there's no DH, so that way, because Jordan's not going to come out of the lineup with that bat. Altuve, Springer, Alvarez, Correa, Bregman, Brantley, Gurriel, Corey Lee. Against lefties, we'll do, and that's the thing too. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start Corey Lee against lefties too, because then I can have Corey Lee lead off. Altuve hits second. Bregman third, Alvarez fourth, Springer fifth, Correa sixth, Brantley seventh, Gurriel eighth, Tucker ninth. And even though Kyle Tucker isn't exactly that good of a hitter against lefties, I like his speed, his fielding. I'd rather have him in there than Josh Reddick. No, nothing against Josh Reddick necessarily, but to me he's better. Kyle Tucker's better. And then when there's no DH, we'll do Corey Lee, Jose Altuve, who's batting for Bregman third, Alvarez fourth, Springer fifth, Correa fifth, sixth. God, I can't talk. Brantley, Gurriel pitcher. Look at the names, how they're kind of all like ascending in letter, or at least in length. Corey Lee. Then Altuve's name's a little bit longer, and Bregman's name's a little bit longer. Alvarez is a little bit longer, and then Springer a little bit longer, and then we kind of go back down. If I do Brantley there, it would actually keep ascending. That's actually crazy. That's weird. But that's my lineup. I'm gonna stick to it. Corey Lee. It's gonna be an experiment. I'm gonna do it here in the first round, and then if it goes well, Corey Lee, you've got you're gonna be my postseason catcher. Twins only won 90 games. I'm surprised about that. I didn't look at how the standings ended up. I gotta look at that after this game. Oh my god. I think I might need to join the party for a second. Actually, I'll wait till the voice line about the Astros being back in the
Heidi
postseason.
Watney met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is mentally coming into this division series? All set for the start of the inning, and
Leading
that'll
off for
bring in
Minnesota,
the second baseman,
the second
Luis
baseman.
Arias.
Luis Arias.
They're actually losing in this game.
Ready. Here's the first
I'm a little
offering.
surprised about that one.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
The Houston Astros are back in the postseason for the 4th consecutive year, and for the 5th time in the last 6. This franchise is on an amazing run of success.
So true, Matty. 6 straight winning seasons, 5 of them with postseason appearances, and they're hungry for another deep run in Houston, especially after getting so close in last year's World Series.
On its way is pitch number 75. Hit hard to the right side.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I join this party. Looks like I'm going to have to.
Reed, go check my Twitter real quick. I just put up a clip.
Your face looks fat as
He's really got
fuck.
the strikeout
I
pitch
know.
working now as he notches number 9 in the ball
I'm the
game.
one missing out on this.
I'll send you the photo. You really look fucked up, dude.
I
Oh, I just saw
know.
his
How long is that
Instagram
gonna
story.
take to heal?
I don't know.
The doctor didn't
What
tell
did
you?
you do?
You got
She said-
surgery.
She said it'll be 2 weeks until I'm back to
yeah.
normal, but I don't know how, like, fully normal, like stitches out, eating whenever I want, that kind of stuff. But I don't know how long it's going to be until I look normal.
I gotta go backpack.
Fine, normal.
Thanks.
What the hell? Hold on. Oh, you're straight
I'm
straight
dead,
up.
boys. Not dead, gang. Not dead, gang.
What's even funnier about that is the fact that the guy, well down, like on all fours, got launched from that little ground area back onto that little platform.
Down, gang. Get him, Elite. Get him. I'm holding him back.
Now
Are you guys kidding me? Okay, thank you.
Oh, I had.
With that home run he hit earlier. Infield in the
I didn't.
overshift
I
here
didn't
now.
know. I didn't know that my.
Drive by Cruz. Deep left field. Brantley going
I
back.
forgot that my zip line was
Still
on cooldown.
ranging back.
I wanted to.
Yeah,
zip
Yuri,
See
last
ya
night when you
later. Over the wall, a
DC'd,
home run.
me and James
Josh
punched
Donaldson
you outside of the
digging in.
the
bunker.
third baseman,
Second
number
home run of the
24.
game
And
right
then
there.
he
He is
immediately
locked
said, no, we
in
can't
at
do
the
this.
plate. You hear so many of today's
Someone's gonna
players
get
I
talk
was
about
ex-
rhythm and timing.
I would
Well, he
no.
is
That's the thing is, I was
perfectly on time.
expecting. I had it playing in my head. Like the second I DC'd and my box just popped up, I just heard James in my brain going, "Get his loot, get his loot, get his loot."
Well, no, because reconnect is a thing, so you didn't turn into a box when you DC'd.
Is that a
Ow.
purple backpack?
So then we punched you outside of the bunker, you know, in case you reconnected, you would be standing out the bottom side. And then we said, no, we can't do that. We gotta protect him.
The catcher, number
Come
8.
get this stuff,
Punched you
boys.
back in, and then all the way up the stairs, there's that little area of bunker that was in the
Well, he
ring.
kind of tipped his
And
hand
then
right there.
we,
He's
like,
baby.
trapped you up in case. But then James punched you into a corner in that little room, so we couldn't get you out.
Oh, I'll take that sniper mag.
We ended up placing third and like actually doing really well.
Leading up
In
for
the
the
final, like,
Astros,
we wiped the team.
the shortstop,
That was so low.
Carlos.
It's not as bad as how I meant it
Correa.
the first
Pitch of
weekend.
the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's
Or the time that
Used you.
Susie landed me outside of the map and I died.
Yo, I landed you on top of the beacon.
He misses again, 2-0.
We were sitting there waiting for you to come back, and then all of a sudden I hear some lag, and then I look and my internet's
If I'm
off.
at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Wah, wah.
Popped him up.
And then he texted
Sano
me and
is
goes,
there.
or I told him my internet would go down, he goes,
Two-
a likely story. He was off by the time I
Up
came
next
back.
for the Astros,
One
the
away
third
from
Yeah, I was on
baseman,
FaceTime
here
with
in
him.
the sixth.
Alex.
He told me kids came home and I said,
Right
a
back.
likely story.
Low, 1-0.
You know it's James's birthday today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't even realize it. It was like 2
I didn't
a.m.
realize it
or
was
something like
mine
that.
whenever mine came around for the past 2 years now.
Yeah.
High in
We
the
were
air
sitting there and all of a
out
sudden he just
toward
goes,
left center.
oh.
Center fielder on the
I,
run.
by the way, I guess
Gets
it's my
there, and
birthday?
that's the second out.
And we're just like, oh, okay.
Now batting.
Birthday-ums.
The center fielder.
George Springer.
George
Say
Reaching on
birthday-ums?
a single in his
Springer.
first
Birthday-ums.
Dams.
Confirm.
hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Kepler looks up.
Springer dam.
And this one is gone. A home run.
Playoff George Springer.
Oh, I just fell in here.
A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Astros have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay.
Oh,
right
your
there.
frag got him?
The first baseman.
Nice.
Number 10.
Power hitter.
Ulieski.
Every power hitter in the league knows.
Hell.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center.
Wingman out here, someone wants it.
Kickoff
In the
right
blue
on
line.
the wall.
Good
Now
contribution,
he'll get in
Shoes.
scoring position with 2 away.
What'd you do?
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder
Now
got
batting.
a fairly good jump
The
on
right
this ball,
fielder.
but he just doesn't
I like
have the
it.
pops to bring it in.
Well, I
Once
grabbed
it got
everything
there,
wrong
you
right there.
know he was going to get at least a double.
Breaking
0-1.
ball that's cut on and missed for the
It's
first
gonna.
strike.
I think I saw them over here.
Line
I
drive
really
to
don't
center
know.
field. And he'll get there in plenty
Nope,
of time
you're
to
not.
put this one away, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back.
Oh, that was the last
New
one.
inning set to get
Light
underway.
man gives.
Here
Leading
comes
off
the
for the
first
Twins.
baseman.
Of course he doesn't have
First
one.
baseman, number 22. 0-1's the count. Miguel.
Anybody got a 1x2 I could have?
I guess you can
Slider,
take mine.
and that's in there for strike 2.
Here's a 3 times. I'm also gonna drop a 3 times for the 1-2.
And he struck him out.
Thank you.
And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Nice job there, taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout.
The left
I'll tell
fielder,
you,
number
in a
20,
one-run game,
Eddie
especially this
Don't know
late,
what I'm
getting that
Rosario. first
first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning. So that was a big out.
I'm okay for the loot right now. This is unlooted. Are they in the bunker? Oh yeah, they're going into it right now.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario.
Should we?
He'll pop this one foul off to the left. And
There's a
out
lot of
the
them,
way.
dude.
He's
Oh,
0 for 2 in
the
the
what?
ballgame
Yeah, I guess
so
those are
far.
bunkers.
And right
Should
into
we?
the
Shall we?
shift.
Are we?
Gurriel scoops
They're
it up.
gonna be coming out
Taking
probably
the
on
bag
right up here.
himself for the out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Infield
The center
shift
fielder.
Actually, we can watch
right
it and
here
see if it
first
opens.
pitch.
Hey.
And he gets
Doesn't
ahead
it open
with
up
a
like
fastball,
you're right at
strike 1.
first the opening?
Here.
Oh, that one. Yeah, they come. Just stay right there. Stay right here.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Another
And
team
this
is
one
shooting
bounds
us.
around against the wall. And he'll coast
Cracked him
into
already.
second here
He only
with
had
a
white.
two-out double.
Let's slow this one down
The
and
batter,
take another
number
look.
11.
Great camera angle
Shortstop.
here, looking straight
Jorge
down the left field line.
Polanco.
You see him take that inside
Oh.
route with the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find
Maybe you wanna
himself
come get me?
at second.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And nothing
Got
will
him.
come of a two-out double as the inning
They were running around last I checked. One's coming up.
is ready now. Christian Vasquez.
Leading up for the
Be man to run
Astros.
things off here in the
The
bottom
catcher.
of the 7th.
Caustic has his ult ready.
Far from over, even though we're moving into
Holding
the
it.
second of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this
Oh,
thing
I'm
up.
dead. I'm big dead.
They need to be aggressive right here from
Now
the
batting.
offensive
The
standpoint.
second
Leadoff
baseman,
base hit, bottom of the
Jose
7th, you're down
Altuve.
one. This has to be the moment
Your
they
attention,
scratch
please.
one across.
Now pitching for the Twins.
Here's the Minnesota skipper.
Number
making his
21.
way
Oh, no, I'm
out
not.
to
It's
the
only
mound.
ring one. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Duffy.
Forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to
The left
I'll catch
fielder,
up,
number
boys.
23.
responsible for the tying
Michael.
run at first.
Brantley.
No, we can't.
Stepping in,
Then
Michael Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive
Brantley.
sent out toward the gap. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him.
I don't have any shield healing.
And the score is the runner from
No big
first.
shield healing at least.
4-3 game.
It's awful
The batter, number
yeah,
44.
this one's watching you.
Designated hitter,
Yeah, I can't fight this.
That's a huge
Alvarez.
base hit. What a momentum.
I'm too low on healing.
AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Standing in
I feel like I can't find healing right now in these games. Are you bang? Yeah, you're bang bang. I'll try. I wanted to try and get you guys.
Dan, that's a huge
The batter, number
I mean,
1.
ideally, I would always try and get you guys.
right there.
Carlos
Not only get a ribby knock, but you get
Correa.
a little bit of breathing.
It does. And it makes your pitcher go out there with a
Wow, this is just on the ground.
frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo in the game.
Awesome.
A
Thank you,
swing and
thank you,
a drive
thank you.
sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Third baseman, number 2.
You go grab Susie first.
Alex.
This is what they all
Bregman.
stay inside the ball, stay
Well,
behind the ball.
I mean, I can grab you on the way, but he has a lower timer.
Just
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit.
Did you have any healing,
Runners
Susie?
scores from third as they
I
extend
guess
their
so.
lead.
That's right. It's okay.
6-3 game.
Now batting, center fielder,
Springer.
Very different things, though.
Springer.
This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of
He
the
actually had a lot of healing left on him for some reason.
there for it. He gets
This
there
is
to
why
make
first string is so nice,
to bring home
because
a
I can
run.
just sit in here and heal
Thanks from
him.
That was 30 seconds.
He will get
Shoot,
into
yeah.
the score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice
Better.
fly.
Yeah.
Now batting,
Riding
the
in
first
once
baseman,
again,
Good goods.
Ulieski.
try to follow up the double
Gary
that he
Hill.
slashed at with another big hit right here. Left
What the
field
fuck
and deep.
happened right here?
Rosario
Bad
back
things.
to the track as he takes it for
Yeah,
out
dude.
number
Oh.
Need
Now batting, right
hits.
fielder, Kyle Tucker.
two. Next up for the
Well,
Well,
Stars,
you got a
Kyle
long way to
Tucker.
go.
He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah,
My
you hit
dude,
a ball,
you're
that's
dead.
all you can ask. You
No,
can't
no, I'm
control
good,
the
I'm good.
results sometimes, Matty.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Twins 3.
Come on, not water. Look at that fucker.
Goodbye, Q leader.
It's Chance the Rapper, and I will be releasing my debut album on July 26th entitled
You guys want to res in that one on the storm right there? Or
Go
one of
ahead.
those? I mean, you guys can literally drop in. You'll take like 10 damage each.
Don't matter.
I'm
Round
going.
2. Ooh, care package.
Yeah, please go for that.
Ready to begin the 8th. And
Leading
next
off
to
for the
bat is
Twins,
the outfielder,
the
Max
right
Kepler.
fielder.
It doesn't
Max
look very promising
Kepler.
so far in this
Alright,
one.
let's see what you guys got in your lucky crates right here.
Down by a
Oh,
ball.
there's two
It's time to get some
silences.
base runners and
An
hopefully a
Arthur
long
Young.
ball to get them back into this
I got the count.
And
Oh,
a thermite.
2 now.
A lot of light ammo. Alternator P20.
And he goes down on strikes for the
Oh,
third
or
time.
that. There's a white armor.
ever going to feel good about taking the
There's hammers for the P20.
The batter,
That's really nice. I'll actually trade an R9 for that if y'all want.
First guy to have a
Luis
terrible game.
Araya.
Here, yeah, take my R9. Give me the P20.
And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Now here's a comebacker back to the
Let
mound.
me just keep my
He'll
reticle.
just flip this on to first
Take
for the second
that.
out of the inning.
Actually, go ahead and take another stack. Take
And
my
that'll
reticle
bring up the
and
stick of Wilson.
designated hitter.
take my mag also.
Here in the
I don't know why I have
eighth,
to just
and
spam
Hines
that.
running out on him.
Here.
Well, it goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field.
I'll be alright without
Oh,
it.
he missed a home
Thank
run
you.
by a
The most
matter of
important
feet.
part.
It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
I'm gonna pop this little tower so they
Third
don't.
baseman Josh Donaldson.
Now batting,
He looks
the
at
third
fastball
baseman,
that's in there for
Josh
strike one. Coming up on
Donaldson.
the center, marking
Oh,
pitches
that's off
now
the
for
plate.
the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket.
10 players in the game
That's
right
outside.
He
now.
sees the finish line,
One
Dan.
down.
And he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. What makes it
Nah, one's already down, and they're all already fight, like actively fight.
You could probably
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike
Oh, I have extra
three,
healing I
and
grabbed also for you guys. Forgot to.
Your
Just
attention,
shield
please.
healing though. I don't have any health
Now
heal.
pitching for
bottom half of
Minnesota.
the eighth.
Number 37.
It's fine right now. What I
Matt.
need is
Ready
slide
with the
ammo.
first pitch. Here it comes.
I just got an extra stack I can give,
Good slider
Oh,
there,
one's
and he
the
gets
count.
ahead of him, 0-1.
and here's more. I just got a res shield out of here also.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Up next for the Astros.
Just come up and grab all that.
The second
Well,
baseman.
that's working out.
Next will be
Jose.
Jose Altuve. He reached on a single
Altuve.
last time and later wound up scoring. Now Altuve
There's a heavy
connects.
ammo. There's a blue heavy mag out in this
Field.
this artillery
Rosario
like
moves
cannon
back
thing.
to the warning track, and he's able to put it
Here.
away for the second out.
I'll grab it
The
and
left
bring it in.
fielder, number
in the-
23.
Past battles with
Michael.
Matt Whistler.
Last two
Finish.
Brinkley.
He also has one home run. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in
There's
this
also a
one.
hemlock.
So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
The batter, number 44. Designated
Shoes, are you
hitter.
gonna come up? I'm bringing this out of here then.
That's the
You
absolute
aren't going to.
Alvarez.
There's a swing and
I just want to get it out of this top.
and
I'll throw it.
everybody's just going to sit
Is there
back
reticle up
and
there as
watch
well?
that one fly. A no
no.
doubt home run.
Yeah.
A 2-run blast.
So y'all are
to
running
straight
both
away
snipers?
Right field. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a
What sniper do you guys
6-run
have?
Well, people always wonder why some
Sentinel.
players make so much
You
money.
wanna here
and
trade
there's
my
your
Sentinel
answer.
for this triple
The
take if
great
you want it?
ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason.
The batter,
Oh, okay.
number
He
1.
did right there.
Shortstop.
Next to swing
Carlos.
the bat will be Carlos Correa.
I mean, oh, here's
Correa.
take sight. I like the Sentinel out of sight, like a lot. I'm really good.
Could be 2 bases. Around first,
Okay,
digging for
fuck yeah.
2.
Keep it in. Alright, let's
He is into second with a 2-out double.
yeah. So get on top of this thing then.
Now batting, third
This is
baseman.
even gonna close out
I
here.
don't
Alex.
think it's the best pitch anyway.
Bregman.
Better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the
I'm breaking these doors.
And he'll have to leave it there as the play
That way they can't use them.
striding in. Mitch Garver.
Leading off
He'll
the
lead it
win.
off against Zach
The
Greinke to
catcher,
open up
number
the
8.
inning. Joe Smith comes on.
Oh, there's a Sentinel here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fuck yeah.
This one
your
off here in
attention,
the top
please.
of
You
the
dropping a
ninth.
choke?
Now pitching for the
Swinging
Astros.
strike, and now it's 0-2.
Number
Uh,
38.
Smith.
You want my
Joe.
1-2 elite?
Short relief specialist,
Smith.
a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs. But
Elite.
with the new pace
You
of
want a
play
1-2
rules,
side?
they're forcing
You're coming
change
from the
for
right
this
side.
right-hander. Hits this one hard the other way. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count
Wow,
into a
my
leadoff
brain.
base hit.
You
Now
don't see
batting,
that too much
the
in
first
today's
baseman.
game. Most guys,
If I die
no
on
matter
this line,
what the
I'm
count
gonna
is, they're
cry.
looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next.
0-1's the
As
count.
first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Got him out of his
0-2
front
is the
foot.
count.
0-2. Did a good job to
You're gonna
shorten
be
up
climbing?
and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him, and that's the 3rd time we've
Broke
written
shield?
K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough
The
game
left
for him at
fielder,
the plate.
number
Couldn't
20.
get the bat off his
Eddie.
shoulder right there, and he struck out before that one. So he's going
Got
to
him.
have a lot
What?
to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
We did it!
I'm clipping that thing.
Glad you are, because I was horrible in that.
Glad my sneeze is going to be in your clip.
I've
Wait.
got a lot of clips that end up with Yuri sneezing. Or I'll be screaming a lot.
Say hi.
Now batting, the center fielder. Jake.
Alright, I guess that's a good game to
Back
move
up the
on.
middle. He gets 30, but he
Alright.
can't make the play. It's a base hit.
No.
That's where you're wrong. He can. He needs to get sleep.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
What are
Jorge
exams? Come on.
Polanco.
It's time for you.
Alright, is everybody on game?
Final strike for the Twins. Hot shot on the
Kyle, what did I miss of you?
Out on to second for the force.
What do you mean, what did you miss of Yuri?
So the Astros have taken
Oh, let
game
me send you the
1 of this
picture.
division
My
series.
face.
Rick, do you know what he looks like
Remember,
normally?
This is just a 5-game
kind of.
series, so
Okay, let me
getting
pull up
that
another
first
picture of him.
win is
Actually, Yuri,
really
send me a
this
picture that
round,
you
and
think
it
looks
would be
good of
the
you.
LCS.
Good
normal
thing I was
picture
already
review.
doing this yesterday and I got one queued up.
Fuck yeah, dog.
And now what
And then let me go to your Facebook and find my favorite photo of you.
Desperate to win game 2 to even this
it up,
up, Matty, for
cue it
the
up.
reason Dan just mentioned. Game 2's out.
There's me. Now I look like a Chad, but
I'm already grabbing
green.
your Chad photos, dude.
good.
Oh, sadly that they don't have a final
Is
kill
that a
cam.
cowboy hat? Oh, it's one of those
No.
stupid hats.
Yeah, it's too small for my head. I got it at a party where everyone had to wear a hat.
There you go, Yuri. These are my favorite pictures of you.
Hold on, Face ID doesn't work on my phone anymore.
Oh. Oh wait, I sent those separately. I wanted to do a side by side and screenshot one.
Oh
to
yeah, wow. I just
pull it
realized
up.
that means they won this. And they won what? Wow, they almost won 90.
Reed.
That's me.
What surgery did you go through again?
Pinhole gum surgery, essentially gum grafting.
They
Realistically,
basically grappled his fucking tongue, his jaw, his gums on his top jaw, and just yoinked that shit straight down.
That's
Okay.
pretty good.
But
It's pretty fucked. Okay, Reed. What?
realistically, I can be on whenever.
Well, how long till that game is done that you're on right now?
So the
Because I want to play another like
Astros
one or two with
grab an
Elite, and then
advantage in the
play with you
series
guys.
with a big win
Okay.
in game 1.
Yeah, no, do
Heidi,
what you gotta do. I
what
can
do
get on whenever. I can play a little bit longer. I can get on right now.
Nelson.
Okay, Yuri, you want to come join?
Yeah, let me just finish up this game. I'm in ranked right now.
Oh, you
Alright, so
nerd.
the whole panda eye thing going on,
Man, this
that's
guy's
because
really
of the
pitched
surgery?
well
That's
so far.
racist, and yes.
Attacking the strike zone,
Panda-eyed.
really kept these
Well, it
hitters
won't be
off balance.
racist if I'm saying it.
It's not racist, it's an animal, Yuri.
Yeah,
Be
he's
like
also saying you look
panda.
like a panda. Dude.
And
Another foul
all
ball.
pandas belong to which country via this country's law?
China.
That's what I thought.
Well, then why do we have Chinese citizens in cages in the U.S.?
Why does it matter? How is it racist that you
They
look like
let
a
us.
panda? Regardless of what country they belong to, it's still an animal that you look like.
According to China, at like every
Okay.
time that any
I'm
panda
sorry,
has cubs, the
you
cubs have to
fucking
be sent back to
zebra-eyed
China.
motherfucker.
Thank you.
Well, because pandas are technically registered as China's treasure.
Are they registered as Chinese citizens? Are they people?
Probably not. Are Chinese citizens? Come on now.
I mean, yeah, no.
They're fucking treated as empress. What do you mean?
The catcher, number 8.
But yeah, that's those panda eyes, Yuri. Whatever.
The swelling in my upper jaw has gotten so bad that it's popping blood vessels under my eyes.
You kind of get the feeling like
One ball,
the next
one
team
strike.
that scores is going to win this one.
Chopped on the ground over to first. But
It looks like he got stung by a bee, dude. And
Pretty
someone gave
much.
him 2 black eyes.
Yeah, like the bee came up, bopped him in the face twice, one under each eye, and then stung him.
Pitching
immediately.
101 is changing location and upsetting the
The bee
hitter.
gave him the old 1, 2, 3. One on the left eye, one on the right eye, and then the stinger in the cheeks.
Never
Gave him the old buzz buzz.
twice in a row, and he won the
The
battle
buzz
because
buzz, nerd.
Get off.
Counts, 0-2.
Down in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound.
But is
what
this
makes
gonna
him so
worsen?
successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead.
I think
Yeah,
that,
we all hope not.
where it is now is it worsened. He
I'm
initially just
getting
looked like he had a
pushed
little bit of a fat face and
Leading
some
off.
smile.
The Astros.
Tie ball game.
The center
Like,
fielder.
not a fat face, a chubby
Go.
face, and just didn't have like the energy to
Ringer.
smile.
Into straightaway right.
I'm getting
After
chased,
it is
silly.
Kepler.
Yeah.
I do not have a throwable, so I can't really
First out of the inning.
jump on him. Oh, they both fell
The
back.
batter, number 44.
Well, then that's
Designated
heel.
hitter,
Two, he's
Okay,
Yordan
ball.
Alvarez.
right center. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, my timings are off because of this
Shot toward
TV.
right center.
I never thought I'd be in this place.
There as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Okay.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well.
Hey, after starting the game over 2 with 2 punch-outs,
Third baseman, number 2.
Leave me alone.
Alex Bregman.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman.
I'm really banking on them running past me right now.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
I put my eggs in the wrong basket.
You're cruising along to give up a hit.
They got Humpty Dumpty, dude. I got Humpty Dumpty.
1-1 the count. Correa, runner at first with 2 gone. Now time ready here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
I need to grab a pillow that I can sit on because my tailbone is already hurting.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-1 for Houston.
Oh!
The next twin up, Max Kepler.
Leading
My
off
ass!
the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Oh my God!
Great, take these moves and beat his back in.
Now pitching for
Bro!
6'1"
I've just been sitting on the carpet.
Brad.
My tailbone legit hurts.
Peacock.
Are you? Oh, is your team dead, Yuri?
Almost.
Hello, baby. Hello. Look at how cute you are.
Rosario.
I'm taking this from you.
Off the plate, ball 1. Misses, that's ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
Oh, we're about to go to the end of the line here. Just let you know. Elite.
Down low.
3 balls, no strikes.
Come here, baby.
3-0.
Come here.
Every base runner
Oh, you're falling.
like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
There you go. Yeah, that one's even softer.
Now batting. The first base.
0-1's the count.
Josh
Donaldson. Hey! On first, 1 away. Changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
All right, Elite, I'm sitting back down now.
The center fielder, number 25.
Oh, that's so much better already.
On the move is Springer. He's there to track it down, and that'll
Oh, but I'm
end
off
the
center.
inning.
Oh no.
In now, Michael Brantley.
Leading up.
I'm gonna land all the way at the end of their side, grab those chests, and come over to you.
Brantley.
Swing and a drive to right.
Globe was already
There it
teleporting to me.
goes. Gone
Second deck.
into the upper deck. A solo shot
I left
here
him in
to
hemlock
straightaway
only.
right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it.
Someone's over here. Oh shit!
Now batting. First baseman. Ulieski.
Another fucking L-star dude.
Hell.
You need energy.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Popped him up. Sano backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting. Right fielder. Kyle Tucker.
Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is.
Blue armor on the left.
Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. He's got it, And
He's
he'll
out.
step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number
Standing in,
36,
Corey Lee. He's
Corey
working on 1 for 2 games so far.
Lee.
Ready with the first pitch.
Of
Here
course.
it comes. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Rosario, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I was hoping I could slide under that. Using
Now
your body, not
second
headshots.
baseman,
It sounds different off
Jose
the bat. See his arms
Altuve.
Call of Duty definitely has got me to a point where
barrel the bat
I
all
aim
over
for the
ball,
head
and he
almost
smokes
solely.
it right off the
Because
wall into
headshots
center.
do so much in that game.
This one gets through, and after
Like,
bringing
if
a
you're
run,
1v1ing anybody,
the throw will
and
be
you
well
don't
up the
hit
line
headshots,
as he
you already
scores
lost that
easily.
fight.
Boy, that's a big RBI
The
right
center
there.
fielder,
Just keep
number
it to
4.
one cushion going into
Here,
the
you saw that game?
And it always makes it
Ranger.
easier for
What
the
did you
opposing
queue up like a
pitcher to
30
really
second
have a
before
good
he
lead.
asked?
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, "Oh,
No, it's a ranked game.
solos won't
He
kill
was
us,
already
guys."
6 minutes
He's
in whenever I
absolutely right.
asked.
You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
The batter, number
Something you
44,
don't see very often. You got a guy
designated
that
hitter,
first base. Normally you'll see a
Yordan
hitter try to take a pitch or two,
Alvarez.
give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Jordan's a cheat code, dude.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, they really seem uninterested.
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th
Those
to
hands
leave the
inside
yard
the
so
cup.
far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. Hero.
The batter,
The
number
hitters aren't
1,
point, the pitchers aren't making
shortstop,
very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I
Carlos
was going to say. It's all about executing pitches,
Correa.
and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there to put it away and finally put. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. And he and his
Leading
fellow
off for the
top
Twins,
order hitters haven't really
the
offered
shortstop.
much help for
Ball
this
that
lineup so
Jorge.
far.
No, your
Polanco.
1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The count is 2-1. Nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's gone 4 for 9. Counts even 2-2 for Polanco.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Fastball swung on.
Wow.
For the first out. First pitch
The
of
batter,
at
number
bat.
2,
Stay alive.
Well behind that
Luis
fastball. It's a swinging
Arraez.
strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
I have a carbine and a flatline.
Now here's the pitch. That's
You want
popped
either
up.
of them, by the way?
Altuve. Shading to his right, 2 gone.
Come on, dude. I got a Mastiff. I want that too. Here, I'm dropping the flatline
now
and the
batting,
white knight for it.
designated hitter,
Cleanup hitter. Nelson
Nelson
Cruz. He'll look to
Cruz.
bounce back.
Oh, they're about to come
after
across.
striking out his last time up.
0-1's the count.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah!
Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him. And
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that
Brad
will do
Peacock.
it.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Duffy
please.
is on to pitch out of
Now
the
pitching
bullpen in
for
the
the
bottom
Twins.
half of the 8th.
Number 21, Tyler
He's
Duffy.
ready.
He's
Here's the
really
first
fucked up.
offering. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 23,
Here's Michael
Michael
Brantley, just coming off a
Brantley.
solo homer in his previous trip. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands
The first
inside
baseman,
base.
number
Fuck my
10,
jump up.
Ulieski.
Pitcher right there. You can't get
Gary
discouraged.
Hill.
Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole
1-0.
somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
I've been purposely playing with iron sights on weapons lately.
1-0 pitch.
That's in.
There's a fastball
My
well
worst
off the
skins
plate
with them,
inside.
or
So
worst
moving
reticle
now to the
skins anyway,
Minnesota
because some
bullpen as
changed.
the right-hander's up and throwing. Into center field, line drive base hit.
I cannot stand
The right
the
fielder, number 30.
longbows.
I like them on the team that I have.
Longbow iron sight I don't really care for, and the triple takes iron sight I don't like that much. Like, it's usable, but it does throw me off a good bit. The Sentinel, though,
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker. Strike one to start.
all day, every day, I'll run that.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It's okay. I like it enough, but the charge rifle is not a one-times weapon.
He's out. First in time.
The triple take really isn't
Ready
either.
once again, Mitch Garver. He's the one to start
Leading
off
off
the
for
ninth
Minnesota.
inning with
I mean, it
his
is
guys
just a
hitting
shotgun, yeah, really.
games to none.
Garver, your attention,
Imagine the
please.
Peacekeeper with triple take damage per
Number
pellet.
55.
They need base
Ryan.
runners. They're going to make you try to bring the ball
Run,
right
please.
Behind 0-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there,
Still artillery games.
you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball's going to blow right by you.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, on the
Good
top
pitch there
edge
for
right
the
there.
first out
In
in
that
the
door,
ninth.
go straight down.
Now batting. Third
This
Wanna go
base.
something?
fouled as he was
Miguel
way out in front there.
Sano.
Here's the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the
straight.
zone.
Nope,
And
that's
he
down.
misses 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. He's through first and
Let
hustling
me get that
for
wingman,
second.
please. Oh,
Let's
hell,
take
yeah.
another
I
look
need
at
these
this
on.
textbook swing right there.
The left fielder.
Good weight
Up there, up
transfer,
above.
good
Eddie.
hands to the ball, solid
Rosario.
contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty
I'm getting
as
out
a
of here.
swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guy
Another team.
as well. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
And he hit me with his shot.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
If he hits me at all, I'm dead, dead.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away,
Now
they
batting,
didn't like
the
their
first
chances
baseman.
there. Josh
John.
Donaldson digging in now.
Donaldson.
And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt.
I got the
They
count
still have a
0-2.
significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a
God
sudden,
damn
it's
it.
doable.
Good job to spoil
I have
that
such a
one away,
bad
and he
habit
stays
of whenever
alive.
I'm sprinting away from things to
I'm the
heal.
champ.
Swing and a miss. He struck
Hey.
him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good
So
shit,
the
you.
Astros get another big postseason win to take a 2-0 stranglehold on this best of
What
5
is
division
this? Oh
series.
my god, that's an emu.
Yeah, Matty, this appears to be a team on a mission right here. They're firing on all cylinders and are now only 1 win away from
I'm gonna play with these guys elite.
Dero, they're looking
I haven't played with them in like as a group in how fucking long now, guys?
At this point. Now, it has happened.
Been a while.
On the other side,
I was bitching to Dez on the phone yesterday on my drive. I was like, I never get to play with my friends anymore.
Yeah, well, it's shitty out and my family's going to New York, so I'm like, nope.